Rappaport. Well, no, it's my profile.
Wait,
All right, everybody, we're live on
Matthew, where do I find the post to share it? On Conversations or your page?
It's on my profile, Matthew's
Okay,
profile.
okay.
Hey, so it's me, Matthew Rappaport, Tiffany Henry, Robert Battle, all the way from Austria, Bruce Garber, Joe Martinez is here. Probably don't have to yell, but we're excited. And there are a lot of people next door. And I was going to do the whole thing, but Daria Musk is here, and Ram Rich is here. And,
Hi, I'm just resharing the post.
Hey, yeah, they're sharing the post, and we'll be starting big time. But it's a new show. It's an improvised type of H.I.R.L or hip, if you will, with Daria Musk.
Yeah, that's right.
Woohoo! And we have people, wild craziness. People taking pictures. People are having a good time. They're meeting for the first time. I just met Bruce Garber and Robert Battle and Brian McDonald and Tiffany Henry. I know they're great. And Joe Martinez is here from Miami. He took a 25-hour train ride. It's crazy. Joe, get over here.
That's amazing. I'm just doing this.
Hey. Oh, sorry. No, it's sorry with the post, sorry. So
yeah, so we'll probably want to say this all again. But I'm just...
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
we'll do it all again.
Awesome.
Yeah, but this is Hangout Conversations, and this is our first ever live episode. And we're live right from 46 West 36th Street. Very cool. Brian McDonald has loaned me his MacBook Air. Hopefully we're not too fuzzy. There we go. Very cool. And Tony's guest is broadcasting right from her own studio.
Sorry, I have like 100 million circles. I'm almost ready.
We'll have some stuff in there that I could say. It's been great meeting people so far and having people jump into the headquarters. It's outside. People are standing outside. It doesn't look like much, but once you get in, it's really cool because it's in the middle of a Manhattan block. So it's been interesting.
You guys are in the girls' room right now.
And Bobby Joe Woods told us to get out of the girls' room, but it's near the router, so that's why we're close to it.
Tiffany's getting dressed as we speak.
Tiffany is changing her clothes. I don't know about that. Bobby Joe Woods just changed her pants. Update. Bobby Joe Woods is usually...
Wait, you got very excited. Did you tell her that?
Wow. Bobby Joe Woods is here. And Tim Clary is here. A lot of other people in the background. Talking a little bit, hopefully not too much, but... yes. No, just real quick. So our guest is from in Connecticut. She's been plussing, hanging out, and singing from the beginning. She's traveled the country now with her music. She even went 24 hours New Year's Eve, which was awesome. All around the world. Very talented. She's the very groovy Patriots fan. Daria Musk is here.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Daria.
Hi. So I just went to my page.
Bruce is my co-host right now. He's here.
This is so much fun, Daria. We're having a ball. The party hasn't started yet. They're still in the meet and greet time. Hanging out with Matthew, meeting Tiffany for the first time. I hung out with Tiffany once before. Tim Clary is here. Robert Battle is in from Vienna, Austria. Shafali Burns is in here from Canada. There's so much happening right now. The excitement, you just can't believe the excitement in this.
I can't believe I'm excited as well.
I hope nobody has a heart attack.
It's been an exciting day all around, and I just shared this to my page, so if anyone just started watching on my page, hi. If you're not already familiar with Matthew Rappaport, he is right here with the beer and the white shirt, and on the other side of him is Bruce Garber, and they're live right now in New York City, where there's this huge gathering of geniuses, or plussers, or whatever you guys like to call them. I call you geniuses because you're brilliant. Hi! And they're in New York City right now getting pumped for the concert that's happening tomorrow and all the big events that are happening for this whole genius. They call it H.I.R.L. You know, I call it hip because it's Hangout in person because all of it's real to me. So they're there getting all crazy and having a blast. And you're in some sort of headquarters, yes, some sort of undisclosed New York City flat where everybody is gathered. I'm staying at home in Connecticut where it's only an hour away, so I will be there hanging out with everyone tomorrow, but sleeping in my own bed. Thank you very much. But Matthew has this really cool interview show, and so it's been a really momentous day for everyone, I guess. You guys have just all been meeting for the first time. You want to say who's there again? You said there's someone came in from Austria. Yeah, tell
Robert Battle from Austria. He's in the other room. We have this headquarters. Actually, it's West 36th Street that we got together. A bunch of us got together. and there's a lot of room. There's a lot of people here coming together. We're hanging out here. A lot of people are sleeping here. There's like a girls' room and a boys' room. There's like 4 double beds, a bunk bed, a futon, a couch.
Real world Google Plus. Oh no.
Exactly. It was like real world. We would go downstairs to see who was coming next, and we'd open the door, and it'd be someone new. It was pretty cool.
That's
and
fun.
Pictures. We take more pictures.
That is so.
It was
funny.
a lot of fun, and
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty cool. You were there. All of a sudden, like it was Super Dave showed up first. I met Super Dave, and then after Super Dave, that was the first. Super Dave was really nice. He had to go meet a couple of people and get a couple of supplies, I guess. But then after that, we had James Williams and a lot of other people showed up. Bruce Garber. We met Bruce Garber.
Wow. So people are in from California and Boston and Austria and
all over
Seattle and crazy.
Yeah, Vancouver. Renata showing flew from Vancouver.
Wow.
And Robert from Austria.
Wow.
Jim Clary drove all from Canada. Shafali Burns is from Canada. She's here. Bruce came from Massachusetts, which is not too far from you.
From Boston.
Patriots fan, so
Boston. That was a terrible Boston accent. Sorry. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys have to. I know we're gonna get to the interview and the whole thing, but you all have to make me a promise. You know I'm a very proud New England Patriots fan girl. Don't call me out when I'm in New York, because I don't want things thrown at me. I'm gonna play. I was thinking about like wearing a Tom Brady jersey for my outfit at the concert, but I'm not gonna.
I would not. That is not a good idea. Sorry if it's loud. I'm trying to mute, but.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's hard to see people that are excited.
So it's cool. It's a big day all around, because I'm sure you probably saw we had this big music video announcement today too. So I'm happy to chat about all of it as we do the interviewee part.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you've been doing Hangouts from the beginning. A lot of us actually have, and we've all met on Hangouts from the beginning. And you jumped in and you started. So tell me. Let's start with there. So like you started hanging out, and then how did you go from hanging out to starting to play a whole hangout? Like, how did you go from just meeting people to saying, all right, now I'm going to do a concert? Were you sitting there with a guitar? Like, how did that all come to be?
Oh, so you don't know the whole story? It's a great. Well, I'll do the short version, but it's a great story. There was no like hanging out like a lot of you guys do, like meeting people and making friends before the concerts. It was all one thing, which was really cool. And basically, we held this. My producer Ram, by the way, everybody knows, and you know, everybody probably knows this kind of infamous story now of like lugging my amps through the rain. We were playing like these dive bars, and that was, you know, the weekend leading right up to when I first heard about Google Plus. And my brother called me on the phone and said, "You got to get on Google Plus," and I did. Hi, Bruce's phone, and and so I signed up, and we literally did our first Hangout concert 3 days after I signed up to Google Plus. We got on. I set up my profile page one day. The second day, I sort of like felt my way around, and I heard about Hangouts. I saw what they were. I didn't join one. I think I saw a video of a Hangout, and I thought that could be a really cool way to play. A way to play a concert without having to lug my amps through the rain and play a dive bar like we had just done. And we thought, man, you know, if we could get people to come, this could be really cool. And I never stopped to think that it would be global. I never stopped to think about, about what it could actually mean.
It'd be great if 9 people actually.
Yeah, we were literally in this place where, I don't know if you could hear him, I'll bring the mic closer, where literally the kinds of places we were playing, you know, we would be lucky if we got like 25 people, or, you know, and or if we had anyone, if we were really happy to not be playing just for the bartender, and because we had done that too. And so 9 people sounded great to us. For like a captive audience of 9 people would be amazing. And then if you go to my YouTube video, you can actually see there's a behind-the-scenes video from that night. We basically candid camera'd ourselves by accident because we didn't know how to film it on the screen, so we set up a camera like looking at me, not looking at the screen, and so you hear him off camera being like, "How do we know if anyone's gonna come?" And I was like, I don't know. And you remember probably all I did was I hand wrote a sign. I don't know if we have it somewhere. I think I framed it. I hand wrote a sign that said "Hangout Concert plus Daria Musk," like.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you had some plus ones.
Right, and I had like my little sunglasses from the photo on my profile picture sitting on it, and that was it. And I put that up, and literally we pressed start a Hangout at 8 o'clock, and at 8:01 there was no one there. and I said that in my TED Talk. There was no one there, and we both looked at each other like, oh God, this is gonna be awful, you know. And then someone popped in, and another, and then that night we ended up going for 6.5 hours because we heard that people were lined up around the block like waiting to get in, and so we just kept going, and it's been an amazing ride since then, you know. And now I use Hangouts for everything from seeing friends to meetings to planning music videos to doing concerts, but it started out just with the concerts.
Yeah, now you're
going to have a really long answer.
So is it fair to say this could be like the biggest concert you've ever had coming up?
What?
Like, as far as like New York goes, is it possible? Because you talked about being in New York, talked about playing these clubs where you only have a couple, like 25, and we have this concert. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, there's gonna. I know, I'm really excited, and the place we're playing in New York is someplace I've always wanted to play in, and literally could never get a gig there before. So it means a lot to me, and I'm just really, really, really excited. And if anyone's watching and they somehow haven't heard about this, and you're in the New York area, or you have a car, or plane tickets, or frequent flyer miles. Tomorrow night, New York City, the living room, and we're going to try to set up an on-air hangout, so it's going to be like from the living room to your living room, and we're going to try to set up a hangout in the front row. I know, right? Great marketing. And so it's a beautiful, one of the best sounding clubs in the city. It's not like a huge place. It doesn't hold like thousands of people. It's a really beautiful, intimate room that's known for having some of the best sound in the city. So I've always wanted to play there. We have played like the Mercury Lounge and places that are bigger in New York as well, but those were all like opening gigs. You know, so this will be definitely a big deal for us playing the living room for the first time.
Yeah,
so,
it's going to be exciting for a lot of people, and it's amazing how so much work the H.I.R.L or HIP, whatever, the meeting, the gathering, the concert, and everything coming together, spending all this time working on it, and just seeing it come together and try to relax and enjoy it with everyone here, and just have fun. And everyone is excited to be here. And that
I want to say thank you to you, Matthew, and to Tiffany, Henry, and everyone who's been working on pulling this weekend together, because I know it's even bigger than just the concert, and there's all these different events, and I'm going to try to show up to more of the events as well, and I'm just really, I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I'm so excited.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's really amazing how people just show up and everyone's friendly and everyone's really just enjoying each other and what's going to happen. And there's certain people that have never been to New York ever, like Joe Martinez had never been. He's taking pictures, and you know, I'm just like walking like it's nothing. He's like, "Oh my God!" Look at
it's most funny. I know when you grow up near the city, it's like no big deal to us, and then you get people like a yellow cab, and you're like, yeah. So, no, totally.
Bobby Joe, does Bobby Joe want to step in front of the camera?
Hi, Bobby. Oh.
Hey, Bobby Joe, do you want to say hi? Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Daria.
Hi. Oh my God, you're live in person.
She has her tongue out.
Photobombing.
So, wait, Matthew, is this your first time meeting people in person? That.
I actually know Tiffany Henry and Brian McDonald.
Okay.
But other than that,
don't you find it's exactly the same? Like, I think Carter was the first person from G+ that I've hung out with in person. No, like she and the Googlers, but other people, like just people, geniuses. And I remember I walked into the restaurant that night, and I was like, I hear Carter's voice, and I like knew his voice so well, and then I was just like, hey, what's up? Like, it was just totally the same, which I think is a really big example of how brilliant like Chi and the whole Hangouts team are, the way they put this thing together, because it doesn't feel, it's not like meeting someone that you were like, that was like a pen pal, or like someone that you were just emailing back and forth with, or talking to in a chat room, whatever those were, you know, like, this is...
See you tomorrow, Daria.
I know, I'm so excited!
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
We're going to hang out.
Yeah, she's bringing out. They're going to have someone having dinner. Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. Meeting people for the first time has been pretty much exactly like, wow, Bobby Joe just gave me all her signs. Like, she has all these...
the famous Bobby Joe signs.
I have the famous signs. Wow, that's what she said.
Wow, she gave me the power of the Bobby.
All the dust on them, too. Let's bleep. Wow, that's pretty cool. That she gave me all these signs. We want to see your pickle. I guess we'll show that. -100. That's for Joe Farley. Wow,
you gotta save them for their appropriate moment.
Well, no, I know. I didn't realize it was happening. I mean, I was like, oh, there's it was like, you know, like I know, just showing people. I don't think I'm gonna mute you. So.
You're muted. Oh, that's brilliant, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, everyone's been really cool. Everyone's been really nice and hugging and friendly, and Tim Clary's putting a hat on my face. Sorry,
that's the famous Tim Clary hat. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun tomorrow. I'm so excited. We've been here. Hi.
So, are you guys live yet? Are you doing the show?
Yeah, we're live. This is the show, dude.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
I'll cover the label. Hello.
It's Coca-Cola.
I already told everybody that I
It's
don't
root
drink,
beer.
so.
It's root beer.
Yeah.
I feel like Indiana Clary right now.
Hell yeah.
That is the famous Tim Clary hat. That is pretty awesome that you got. I want to wear that tomorrow.
It's going around.
Daria, the very first time that I pulled that off the shelf was your first concert. It had been gathering dust on the shelf. Not your first concert. Maybe I think it was probably your third concert. It was the first time I ever saw you.
I'm part of the origin
Cam was
story.
down at the end. Cam was down at the end with his cowboy hat on, and we were all jamming out. I'm like, oh my God, I have a hat like that.
Awesome.
Oh my God,
I went and I
I've never
got
seen you
it.
without it.
I haven't put it back on the shelf yet.
I will never
Yes.
wash my hair until tomorrow. So.
I love it. This is fabulous.
I should probably wash my hair, Tim says right away. Otherwise, I might get something. Hey, so before do you guys? So I don't know what your setup is. If you guys want to go right into a song right now, I see you drinking tea. We can talk a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, It's been great meeting Tim's great, and everyone's great. I mean, it's everyone.
Yep, we're having a blast.
We're having a blast. Everyone's having a good time.
We're so pumped up for the show tomorrow.
I mean, now that Tim has got it from Tuesday, I mean, he could do anything basically.
I'm so excited to play for you guys in person. It's gonna mean so much to me, and and I know I have people from the city who are like coming, who just a handful of people who knew about me before all of this, and so it's gonna be crazy for them to be there and see you guys live in person because they've been watching the Hangouts and. And fingers crossed we can get the internet working so that we can do a Hangout. What we did not expect, that I did not know as we started to plan this concert, is that apparently the internet and the Wi-Fi and the 4G and everything in the LES, the Lower East Side, is like really spotty. So we're working on like trucking in hundreds of feet of Ethernet cable and all sorts of stuff. Geniuses who are watching, we are working on it. We're working on it. So we're going to try.
Try to get it.
We are going to try. And so
awesome
fingers crossed, hopefully it definitely won't work for lack of trying. That's for sure. We are definitely going to try to set up.
I was talking to Bruce Garber. Yeah, I was talking to Bruce Garber about it, and I think that maybe I mean you can invite people or not, but I think maybe because if you're going to get a clear recording, you might want to have just the broadcast the actual concert versus inviting people in. But that's that it's your own.
Oh,
thing.
you know me. I have to invite people. The only thing we need to know is
if
if there's internet. We need internet.
Are you able to monitor people while you play though, and all that stuff, or is it just
I'll invite my genius circles and I'll ask people to rotate, and like I can have maybe someone sit there with it, and like I'm not worried about that. The only thing we need is internet. That's all. So we'll see and we'll try. And I don't know if you guys are probably doing it too. I'm sure I'll jump into Hangouts from my phone like all day, like setting up and sound check, and like we'll figure things out.
They need Ethernet. That would be cool. Wi-Fi won't work.
Yeah, so we'll work on it.
Yeah, we have Wi-Fi here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know if you'll stop.
Yeah, we're gonna have Hurls going out in the stream out there. I just posted from my iPod Touch deal, so.
Nice, cool. So hopefully.
And if you do get back to the H.I.R.L HQ, that'd be awesome to do one.
Oh my God, that would be incredible.
I mean, it's on 36th Street, and it's just obviously you don't have to
do
forever, but if you want
first stop for me.
Just hang out.
Yeah, we've been here, rehearsing, and if you want, we can chat about the music video craziness that's going on that got announced, and we can play a song.
I'm excited.
So tell us, everyone that's been trying to get to New York, we've been seeing it, but tell us. I know Catherine Graham, I think, talked about it. Tell us a little bit about how it came to be and what exactly the overall picture is, and everything.
Yeah, it was fun because I actually was able. Today reminded me more than ever that Google Plus is our beautiful global community that's built by the people who have the best search engine in the world. Because I was like, I wonder if I could go back and find the original post from when I met Chris in a Hangout in August. This all happened, I'll go back and explain, but today I announced that Grammy-winning music video director Chris Robinson is gonna shoot my first video, and I don't have even a crappy video that a friend made. So it's a crazy, huge, amazing thing, and I'm so excited. And it's all
awesome.
Is an assistant director? What? No.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Congratulations.
No, and it's a totally Google Plus story. So it's a total Google Plus story because we met in a hangout back in August, maybe after my second concert. Remember when it was the Wild West and you never knew who was going to pop into a hangout and there were celebrities and people jumping in all the time? It was one of those crazy things. And he saw that we were in a studio and he said hey, why don't you play me something? And I should say this guy did, Alicia Keys' song Fallen? I almost started singing it. I love it so much.
You can have 2 bars. That's not bad if you want.
No, I won't. So that video is one of my favorites of his. That he did this video, and he's worked with Usher and Nicki Minaj and all these huge people. And today when we hung out with him, he was actually on the set of a new Jennifer Hudson video featuring Neo and Rick Ross and all these huge people. And so anyway, we met in a hangout, and he asked me to play him a song, and so we played. And then he said, hey, I'd really like to do your...
That was dope.
Yeah. And then he said, I'd really love to do your first music video. And I was like, yeah, whatever, you're famous, And he was like, no, really, I want to. And I was like, sure, shut up, And then he was like, no, I want to do your video. And I was like, okay, And then, but
no bull.
Yeah, but that was in August, and a lot of time went by, and I thought, I'm sure he was just being really nice. But then his team reached out to me, and we started talking. And then the thing that I wanted to tell everyone a few weeks ago that I couldn't was when I was at Google in California at Googleplex 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Chris and his team flew up from LA to see the show. And they got to visit Google too, and they got to take a tour, and so they were there.
Cool.
Yeah, so they were there for the show, and then we just started planning and started talking about stuff, and so we're going to be shooting in February this month. We're going to be shooting really soon.
Wow.
I don't actually have the exact dates yet. We're going to be shooting in LA.
LA, cool.
I've never even been to LA before. And I think something that's really, really rad is that I'm officially
a rugged-looking cowboy with a fantastic mustache.
Yes. Well, here's the thing: is we want to make the video. We're doing my song "You Move Me." All around the world, you move me, which is totally I wrote about you guys before I knew you. And the whole dream came true from that song, which is so crazy. And so we're going to think of a lot of ways to include you guys in the making of the video. In the video itself, we want to actually create some really...
Hangouts, right?
Oh, we're going to be having Hangouts through every stage of the process. During the actual shoot, we're going to have Hangouts in every room of the shoot and stuff like that. But even more than that, we're working on developing some interactive ways so that the music video itself has some sort of cool integration or interactive component to it. And so we're going to be working with you guys the whole way through and asking for everyone's help and ideas and hopefully featuring a bunch of you guys. And so I'm really, really, really excited for that because I want you to be the stars of it. And so, yeah, it's just going to be crazy. And the other thing that's really cool is that I'm officially the first artist Chris has ever worked with or is going to work with that isn't on a label. And I think all you guys know, I'm not on a label. I don't have a team and or even an agent or a manager. I've never had a record label call me ever, not now, not ever. So it's really cool that, and when I said it in my post earlier today, when he told me that at Google, he's like, yeah, you're gonna be the first artist without a label I've ever worked with. And I said, is that okay? And he's like, girl, you're the future. Yeah. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, whoa! Quote of the night.
It was really cool, right? Yeah, quote of the night. So, and I think you guys are the future. So,
I don't know if they know though. If
they
know that they did a Googleplex. Vic Gondotra said that Daria was the enthusiasm force multiplier. And what?
Can you hear him?
Can you hear me? Yeah, Vic said that Daria was an enthusiasm force multiplier. And after our last song at the show, she got a 3-minute standing ovation by, I think it was 85 to 100 Googlers who actually built this stuff.
Awesome.
And Chris was sitting there to come up and see this. So I think that sort of sealed.
You're making me blush. Anyway, but
that helps. That helps. That was really cool that Vic said that. Can you say that again? You're the enthusiasm
force multiplier.
Wow. That's a tongueful. That's awesome. That you got. That's
I know.
cool.
I need business cards, right?
That needs to be in your brag. Is that in your bragging rights? Vic Gondosha called me the enthusiasm.
Should I put it in? I was debating.
Put it in your bragging rights. If you said it, that would be cool.
I need business cards, right?
Oh yeah, business cards. I'm Daria Musk, Geniuses.
Enthusiasm force multiplier. Daria Musk.
Call me and I'll take care of your every enthusiastic need. So that would be really cool. Hey, yeah, I have more questions. But you wanna? I mean, I don't know. Do you want to
do a song first?
You want to do a song and then we'll get back? Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah. No, that was from earlier. Oh. What?
You want to go? You want to do your movie since that's the first one you mentioned?
You know, we could do that to close if you want. I was thinking, actually, of doing a song for you guys called Tell Me, because it's probably one of the ones that people don't know quite as well. And we were excited to play it at the concert tomorrow, so I thought I'd give you guys a preview, because this is one of our songs that actually, or probably my only song that has, like, New York-specific lyrics in it. I like talking about, like, there's a part where I say, I got 34th under my feet, 34th Street, and, like, I'm going through New York in the song. So, I'm going to describe...
We're at 36th Street right now. So.
There you go. Perfecto. And for people who don't know the layout of New York that well, what I'm referencing when I say 34th Street is, then I say, saw his name in lights on MSG, so that's like where Madison Square Garden is. And that's in the song. So why don't you chat for a second and
cool. Madison Square, get ready. That's Sorry Bus. Yeah, Madison Square Garden. I'm a Knicks fan. They're playing there, and you got the Rangers playing there, and the world famous. We're here still at H.I.R.L. I'm a little Crocodile Dundee-ish in this little Tim Clary, and I will, trust me, I will drink his milkshake, and that will definitely happen. So yeah, very cool. We're having a big concert. Daria Musk. We'll also have Heather Faye, Ryan Van Sickle, and a lot of musicians out there will get to experience Google Plus music and hurling or hipping and a lot of people together. I mean, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be stress-free, drama-free, lots of fun, lots of good times. People, whether I've hung out with you or not, you've seen the show or not, we're all going to be gathering. I have Brian McDonald, Renata Sherwin, and Tim Clary are in the room with me right now, which is a pretty cool thing. Vancouver, here's Renata Sherwin. Back again. There she is.
Why does it go all out of focus?
I don't know. It's a little Wi-Fi blurriness, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's not
Apple
so
product.
bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
I can't believe I'm going to see Renata for the second time. I'm so excited.
Very cool. Number 2.
Yeah, girl.
Woo.
Okay. I had to swing my necklace behind me because it's really loud.
Oh, you look so funny. You actually look like, when Tim Clary showed up, he was wearing, like, a gear, and he looked like he was traveling in the mountains for, like, 5 years. Like, he was, when he showed up.
I looked like a hobo. It was
like,
unreal.
Hey, I was riding around.
Did you make your way to New York? What happened?
Yeah, he looked like he was a guitar player with all the stuff on his shoulders and the hat.
That's funny.
Crazy.
That's really
cool.
funny.
Well, awesome, and this is really cool to see you in this setup. It looks a little different than the setup that when you dropped on the show, you were in the show with Peter, you had a different setup then, right?
So normally, we're just playing around with the same room, really. Like, people have seen the studio a little bit closer up before, and then you've seen the map, right? The map of the world from New Year's. So we're just playing around, giving a slightly different angle.
People are taking pictures of me while I'm talking, so.
Just because it's super epic. So this song that we want to do is called Tell Me. And like I said, it's got some New York-y lyrics in it. And I'm super excited to play it tomorrow in New York City. And I can't wait to see all you guys. And this is Tell Me.
Sweet. Yeah. Daria Musk.
Awesome. Yeah, let's do it. Sitting bedside in my room, reading his interview. Outside his picture window view, when all I see is the moon, he was all alone. by the telephone, hoping someone would call and tell him that they know that he heard what they said. None of it's true, don't know nothing about him, but they don't know enough of the truth. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, oh. Nice, Matthew. Yeah. I got 34th under my feet, 34th Street. Saw his name in lights at MS Street. And I looked down at the concrete. Saw a figure. I guess it was meant for me. And he was up on stage. The thought hit me. Maybe we'd meet someday. He'd look at me and say, I know you heard what they said. None of it's true. Don't know nothing about me. And I don't know enough about you. Tell me, 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 oh, when I say you already know me, oh, I follow you from the first album, did you recognize that look in my eyes? I know you know, I know the never Everybody's got inside a little empty space that they hide when that someone just might fill it up with the words they need to hear tonight. Someday, 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 tell me, oh, tell me, 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 oh. Now I know all your secrets, oh, that's what they
Yeah, I thought we were muted, so we wouldn't make noise. Awesome. That was awesome. You know what my favorite part was? It was all...
Yeah.
That was really
I know
cool.
that's I'm like,
Have you been working on that? Is that something new? Is that a new move?
Is that a new move?
Yeah, I like it.
I was just going for it. I didn't think about it.
No, it's good. I like it. I kinda like it.
It's like all soft, you know, and then...
Yeah, it's like it's really like it's Jimi Hendrix or Michael J. Fox from Back to the Future, right there. It's really cool.
I'll play with my teeth.
Oh yeah, with your teeth. That's more like that's
Behind my head. Yeah.
That was a great song. That was really cool. I loved it when you went when you did that. It was just a shock. Really cool. People are watching. Moritz is watching. One of your biggest fans. Moritz is like loving it. Yeah. He's watching.
I think
he's a little jealous. Yeah, I wish so too. He's going to be at South by Southwest.
I know. I'm so excited.
Super Dave Morales just walked into the room. Sorry.
Awesome. 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 I'm just going to put this down. Yeah.
All right, Super Dave is here.
Ooh.
Super Dave. Superman.
Super duper. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Hey, Super Dave.
That's so cute. I love it.
That's cute. Sorry, I think Super Dave.
So I have a little stage here, you guys, that I keep stepping up onto, and it's just a keyboard. It's a keyboard. What's it called? Case.
Sorry, I'm hearing you. Yeah. People. Justin Ormond just walked in too. It's craziness.
Hi. Hi.
Joe's here. Cool.
Hi. How are you guys? Oh my God, you all look just like your profile pictures. You look exactly.
I know, it's craziness. Brian especially, all those people. Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, Jay. How are you? Jay Zallard? There's a lot of people. That's Jay Zallard.
Wow. Oh my God, this is going to be so much fun.
I'm going to try to quiet them for a second.
Yeah, I think he's quieting down the room.
Oh, yeah, you want $1? No, I'm just kidding.
Is that for the performance?
So, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm going to try to quiet them down, but, oh, you want to give me money? That's fine, but,
Good.
yeah, it's really awesome. That was a great song.
Thank you.
So you did 20, let's talk about the New Year's. You did the New Year's 24 hours, crazy, and you did you got all the way to Hawaii. And and so talk a little bit about, that was even longer than your 7.5 hours. That was,
yeah, well, we had 8 hours, and now I've completely wrecked it because we can never top ourselves now. We jumped from 8 hours to 24. Here, I can show you. That's the map. I'm trying to do this. Wait, how do I go? There. That's the map from New Year's, and all the pins in it are the people that we met and celebrated. We celebrated ringing in 2012 around the world, and we were talking about Moritz, and there's no one else we should talk about really when we get to New Year's. Moritz was my right-hand marathon man. He hung with us the entire night just because he wanted to, and man, we needed the help, and we had a wild night together. It was just amazing. I mean, he was in Germany, and we were here in Connecticut, but we celebrated New Year's 19 times together. So now whenever I celebrate anything, it feels weird there.
Yeah, we really wish Moritz was here, but yeah, I mean, he's done some great stuff, and he's a really great guy, and I don't know, how does Moritz has a full-time job, and yet somehow he can travel everywhere and do everything. I don't know how he does it. I think he must have like a bat cave or something.
Right? Or a twin, or he's a remarkable dude, and I'm really grateful to call him a friend, just like all you guys. And New Year's was really an amazing day into night and experience. It was a full 24 hours for us. It started at 5 a.m. Our time. And we celebrated, we started off with New Zealand and worked our way all the way across the country and landed in Hawaii. I was not planning on doing Hawaii. I was like, we're going to stop after California. This is crazy. But then I started getting all these plus messages and comments from people in Hawaii like, yo, what's up? You like, how come you're not going to Hawaii? So I was like, all right, I was going to skip it because there's a big gap. There's like a 2-hour gap or something. So I was like, all right, you guys better show up. I was like, if you show up, I'll do it. But it was to the point where, like, we couldn't even sit down because if we did, we would, like, conk out. And I didn't drink coffee or anything the whole time. I don't drink caffeine, so I was just rocking on Genius Love the whole time. And we kept opening and closing Hangouts. So we did basically a half-an-hour concert and celebration for each time zone. So we started, like, 20 minutes before midnight, did a couple songs, then did 10, 9, 8, over and over and over, and then celebrated. And we had like someone, I think Atif Siddiqui, if you're watching, he was live in Dubai at the tallest building in the world, the Burj. If you just saw the new Mission Impossible movie, it's a building in that, or if you live in Dubai, you're very familiar with it. And so there were these amazing fireworks like blasting off of that, and he was showing us on his phone, and we had this adorable couple in Latvia with like sparklers. I mean, like everything, like ran the whole gamut. It was just amazing. So it was an honor to welcome in the New Year with people. There was an incredibly sweet, amazing girl named Momo who lives in San Diego, but she's originally from Japan, and she was translating when we were celebrating for Japan. She was translating for this guy who didn't speak English and only spoke Japanese. Like we learned a lot about the different cultures of how people celebrate. And it was just amazing. It was really cool.
Yeah,
educational and
fun. There's a lot of people talking, but yeah, I'm listening to you.
Cool.
It's really cool to be here and to be with you and to do it all. And I didn't know how it would work or what would happen. I said, let's just go for it. And next time we're going to all be in one place. That'd be awesome, like a group thing. And we're going to be tomorrow, too. We're going to be in one place.
Totally. We're going to be hanging out like crazy tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, Joe wants to ask live in person. Joe.
Joe Martinez.
Quick question. Did you have any, like, when you were doing the New Year's Hangouts, did you have any, like, cultural differences in how they celebrate their New Year's?
Totally. And I had such a fun time asking. I mean, it was everything from in Japan there are a lot of traditional dishes, and one of them is really, 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 really long noodles to signify like long life and prosperity and health and stuff. And hi! And there was like, you know, sort of Buddhist temple hopping, like walking around through different little pathways and going to each temple that you hit. And who was it? It was Bettina is this amazing girl from Germany who loves Japan, and she was in Japan, and she had, what was it, a demon stick or something? It was like something to fight away evil spirits, and so there were all sorts of really, really cool different things that people did. Where was it in, I think in the Netherlands?
Yeah, they had the spring.
He left, but I'm still answering his question. In the
Netherlands.
No,
I pulled him away. Brian pulled him away, but no, I'm
that's
listening.
Okay. They had this amazing thing that they do where they like melt metal and then they cast it into cold water, and then they read it to see like what they think their future is going to be like that year, and then they put it on the mantelpiece, and if it's a really funky shape, that means it's good. And in Brazil they eat black-eyed peas and lentils. They eat lentils.
What? They eat Will.I.Am.
They eat lentils because it's supposed to be like prosperity, like coins and stuff. They eat lots of lentils. Yeah. So yeah, everybody had different celebrations. It was really cool.
And they had in Scotland they had the blonde.
Hawaii must have had something cool too, right?
What?
Hawaii? Do they have anything special, Hawaii? Or I know it was like you were like dead by then, right? Were you like sleeping by then? Did you like sleep sing in Hawaii, or like there were?
No, you know, I was really awake. I was really excited and running on so much adrenaline. You know, I was exhausted by the time it was over. But and Moritz,
like 2 days,
Moritz and I think both know it was like the downtime in between was hard, because people thought we were like relaxing, but we were like setting up the next hangout and inviting the right people, because there was a lot of, I should give shout out to like Pete Johnson. Is he coming tomorrow? He better be coming.
Pete Johnson's supposed to be coming, yeah. You got a lot of, I know we were talking about Patriot fans, but Pete Johnson, Aaron Wood, Bruce Garber.
Good. Yeah, awesome. Because like Pete and then Liza Sperling. There were a lot of people who helped me with the circles for New Year's. New Year's was like a really big circle project because we had to take all of these RSVPs from around the world. Everybody had to learn what their GMT was. I'm GMT -5. I'll never forget it now. And I was like, what's GMT before it? Now I know the GMTs really well. And we had to put people in the right circles so that when we hit, like, you know, when we hit Egypt, we were celebrating with people in Egypt, not like in California, because that would be weird. So yeah, so big shout out to everyone who helped me. It was really a group effort. People kept joining in to help, so that was really cool.
And I can see Moritz's timeline.
Yell out for Justin. He'll come.
Justin doesn't. Justin, I want to Justin. Justin, she wants to see you. He's like, he's shy. Justin's a programmer, you know, he's shy and everything. This is Jay Zalovitz. He's I was a former Googler anyway. Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
He's a lot of people. He is a New Yorker. Yeah, no, it's amazing what you've done so far and all these different ideas. I know you want to hang out till like maybe for the rest of your life. Just hang out. Like maybe your grave will say hanging out. Like, cool, like hanging out. Come hang out with me. That's awesome.
Maybe by then it'll be like we're hanging out from wherever we are next. Maybe, who knows?
I know,
I'm young. We've got time.
Cool.
But yeah, I think the thing that's important to me and really exciting to me is that you know, I never felt like I belonged anywhere before, and I never musically or socially, like I didn't have like a crew, and now we've got this global crew, you know, of people that we love all around the world, and we're a team, and you know, so I'm just dedicated to you guys, and I say all the time, like, singing your praises. So yeah, I mean, through hanging out and through Google Plus and whatever we do, you know, in the future, I'm gonna be about, like, you know, doing it with you guys. So for sure.
So, hey, real quick, I don't know if you told the story, like you and Ram, like, what is the story with you and Ram and meeting each other and forming this friendship and this bondship and believing?
He's just this amazing producer, and I think, you know, I mean, I can let you talk too, but I think that the apprenticeship idea in the arts is something that's really getting lost on people. And I know that, you know, I had my mom is, you know, she's a flutist, a classical flutist. She went to Juilliard, so I was really raised with, you know, music and practice and all that stuff. But Ram was just kind of in the same area, and you like saw me at a high school talent show, you know, and I needed someone to. I was starting to write my first songs. I was like 14, and I was starting to write my first songs, but I didn't know how to get them recorded. So So he was able to help me get them recorded and like hear them on CDs, so I could just give them to my people that I knew at school or whatever. But he's actually like a film scorer and a composer and producer, and I mean I'll let you talk about it too. But for me anyway, on my end, it was having someone to start teaching me more about music theory and really challenging me to develop my writing style. It was really fun. I would come to him with a song, and it wouldn't be like, "Ooh, great." It'd be like, "Yeah, work on it," And then after I worked on it, like, bring it back like 5 times, and be like,
"You got something, kid. You better work on it."
I could do something with this. Yeah, like it would take a while, and just seeing, he looked at me and saw me as a guitar player, and I wanted to be seen as a guitar player, and I was really taking that seriously, and so, he wouldn't go easy on me with chords, and then before we knew it, I was playing chords that you can't play very well. But, yeah, I mean, what do you want to say?
No, I saw her, she gave me a demo tape, actually, and what struck me was I could actually hear her smiling when she sang, and I just thought it was pretty extraordinary. And then she would come to me with these songs, and what I realized was I couldn't understand what she was doing because she wasn't articulating the meter very well.
I wasn't very good at staying in time in the beginning.
And so she would come back, and eventually, once she actually stayed in time, there was this genius in what she was writing. So, and then we started writing stuff together and playing out, and we played out a lot. We played a lot of clubs when she was even too young to be in them.
Yeah.
You guys have been together for like a decade now, almost, right? Close, right?
I don't know if it's that long, but
14
yeah, I guess. Yeah, nearly. Yeah, so almost. That's crazy. It's been really crazy, and I've just been really grateful for that kind of apprenticeship thing, because it's really helped me take myself and my artistry and my practice and my writing to a different place. It'd be a lot different than just hanging out with kids your own age who know the same stuff. Hanging out with a guy who's like written film scores, you're getting this, really rich harmonic structure, and
literally rich, right?
Right, yeah. And then we've, been developing now a sound that is really ours, I think, where I keep asking him for more and more of what he does, like this more taking it kind of cinematic and really pushing the boundaries of what we're doing in the production, and that really excites me. And I think he was always kind of tiptoeing around, like he wanted to let my songs sing, but now that I'm asking him for more and more, like we're starting to kick out. I can't wait for you guys to hear all the new music we're working on. We're really excited.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait. It really sounds like you guys, documentary style really seems like that's the way with what you've done and what you guys want to do and everything you're doing with film and everything. It just seems like Daria, what you've been doing and what you're going to do in the future, having it on being documented on film. That's a great idea, and sure,
that is a cool idea.
Between your songs being like you singing it, or Ram's compositions without your voice, both of those things would be really cool for with your face and with everything that's going on. And like stretch your face. Rodney Pike is here. He can make your caricature and stretch your face out with his face. He's here.
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Yeah,
so
totally.
Cool.
And I think what was I going to say? Oh, the other, we all love Hangouts on Air so much, and another thing that we're going to start doing more of is we're going to start doing producer corner kind of hangouts with Ram, sort of showing what we're doing and how we're building the songs in the studio, or I'll do songwriting stuff, and we're going to do a lot of cool stuff like that.
Cool, looking forward to it. Hey, real quick, let's do a quick G4 and then we can do another song. These are Sophie's choice, real quick. So plus one me baby, or your term genius. Which one? You have to choose one.
Choose one. Well, they're such different things.
I know they're different. Okay, would you rather?
I would pick genius. I would pick genius because I think genius really, everybody needs a name for people on Google Plus, and you guys are geniuses to me. I mean, I think that was a meme that I picked up somewhere or something that originally just was supposed to mean people who are really good at Google Plus. But I'm using it because everyone I meet on Google Plus is brilliant at something, and you're all so kind and so generous and so cool. So genius.
Genius is the right answer for $100. Hummus or black bean dip? I know you're a veggie. Which one do you prefer? Hummus or black bean dip?
Hummus. Totally.
Hummus for the win. Okay.
Way to go, man.
I checked your profile. It seemed like you were Santa Barbara. East Coast or West Coast? It seemed like you'd spent time in California.
I was born in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
But we moved when I was a baby, so I don't think I have much claim to fame except that I don't think my time zone's ever swithed over. Actually, I think I'm sort of in China time zone. I don't know where I am at this point, but where my body thinks it is, because you guys know I'm never sleeping ever. East Coast or West Coast?
You're
I'm
like spending
excited
time in
to
the West
see
Coast
LA
now,
for
right?
the first time when we go to shoot the music video because I've never been. There's a lot that I love about the West Coast, but then, if I'm honest, I've been out here for so long that this feels like home. But to be even more honest, I'm really excited to like travel the world more, hopefully this year, and find more places that feel right, you know, and discover more. I want to go to Europe and go all over the place. So
see Moritz and play for Moritz. Give him a private concert, Moritz. That'd be cool. Sure, he would love that. He would broadcast that. And last one. This is probably obvious for one answer, but I mean, it says you guys. So making ice cream or making music? Because you love making ice cream, right?
I do. I make ice cream every night, but it's not ice cream. It's raw, vegan.
Okay.
It has nothing bad in it. I need to, you know, early on, the early days of Google Plus, back in like August or something, I made it in a Hangout. There was a chef Hangout. Lee Allison, if he's watching, hey.
He's gonna come to the concert.
Oh, cool! I think there's lots of. He's
making us appetizers tomorrow before your concert here too.
Oh my God, that's awesome! He needs to make like circle cupcakes or something. That'd be so cool.
Awesome.
But yeah, so I made it once on his show, and it's just almond milk, rice milk, dates, cashews, and cacao, like, which is raw cocoa, you know, before it's processed and gross. And you buzz it all up in a blender and you put it in an ice cream maker, and it's the best thing ever. But music. Definitely music. Music, but I do make the ice cream like every night. And when we've been on the road lately, we've been like, oh my God, where's the ice cream?
Does Ram eat the ice cream, or the whatever? Do you call it ice cream?
We're on the same.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it. It's not ice cream. It's not ice and it's not cream. It's somebody named it when I did it in Lee's Hangout. Somebody named it Daria's Cacao Kapow.
That's cool. You're the Ben and Jerry's Daria's Kapow.
Exactly. But yeah, we're on the same crazy kind of. We both as a sort of challenge to ourselves. God, was it almost a year ago now? Started a cleanse diet that where you basically are just eliminating a lot of stuff that you normally eat, and we're like, oh, it's a 21-day thing, right? Like, we'll be able to handle this. Yeah, so it's like, it was really like kind of one meal a day, and then everything else was like green juices and stuff, and it was no sugar, no dairy, no eggs. I mean, I didn't eat meat anyway. I eat fish, but, you know, and so like eliminated all this stuff, and we thought we were completely insane, that we were never going to make it. But then after we made it 21 days, it was one of those things like, well, I wonder how much, maybe we can make it one more week. Maybe
like the car out gas. Yeah, how far is it going to go?
And then it turned into like a lifestyle, and we never stopped. Isn't that crazy? So I haven't had eggs or sugar or anything for like, it's got to be 11 months or 12 months now. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty neat. That is pretty crazy.
It's hardcore. I know. It sounds really hard, but we just got used to it. We're like, maybe we should just keep going. And we feel really good, and so, yeah. And now that I've got this music video, geez, I have to like stop eating altogether.
Oh no, you're great.
I'm teasing.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sure there are people. Does your mother say eat more, or you're good? Like you don't get any of that from the mother?
No, I'm definitely. I mean, I'm eating. It's just what you eat is healthy, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
And people think that there would be nothing to eat, but it's funny. There's so much great stuff. Now this is turning into a foodie hangout, but
no,
like,
it's fun.
Funny actually. Speaking of hanging out in person, and then food. Like, I was at the DC HIP. I call them HIPs. I was at the DC one with Carter and with a bunch of people there, with Al, and they let me pick the restaurant. So I picked it, and I didn't tell them anything about it, and they showed up, and it was like the only vegan restaurant in DC, and they're sitting there eating like veggie burgers with soy cheese, and they're like, we hate you. Like,
was Al there too? Al had been there?
You know, I met Al in person before I met him in Hangout, and he's hilarious. I love him.
He's going to be here, I think, so yeah, I can see him.
I was bugging him about it. Oh, yeah, that's great.
A lot of people are coming. It's weird to see who's going to come and who's not going to come. We're excited. It's just whoever comes. We're like, party in the world.
You guys got to grab tables in the club early.
Yeah, very cool. So I'm ready for, you want to go for another song? It'd be awesome.
Sure, let's do another song and wrap it up, and I cannot wait to see you guys.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
All right. So you want us to do You Move Me? Get ready?
Yeah, You Move Me. Yeah, move us.
The music video.
Let me go. You know what? If you need to sit up for a second, let me go grab some people so we can dance. And I'll.
Sure. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Totally. Woo. So hi everybody, if you're still watching. We're gonna sing "You Move Me," and the bed you're looking at is in New York City, where all these people are, where we're going to be tomorrow, and we're so excited. Man, it's been such a busy day with the announcement for the music video, and so we're going to sing You Move Me, because that's the song that we're going to do the music video for, and we're just so excited and truly, truly, truly moved, you know? So it's really grateful. Hi! Yeah! So exciting! So we're getting our audience together for this last song. Everybody, don't forget the reverb.
Yeah, we're gonna hear one. Daria Musk. Wow, and one for the keyboard too. He's gonna do double duty there.
Yeah. Oh wow, you can actually see him with this angle. Good call.
Yeah, it's a very good angle.
Yeah, like he's got the bass and the keyboard. He's badass.
Yeah, badass. Ram Rich. Just Ram. So that real quick, Matthew Rappaport, Tim Clary, Brian McDonald, Jay Zalowitz, Justin's over there. Everyone else has kind of went to dinner, but they're here in spirit. And Daria Musk is here. And
we're gonna hang out there with Moritz. Moritz is in a hangout in the other room.
Oh, is he? Oh, is he
I told him to switch over and then you know come back.
If we bring in the Hangouts together, does the universe collapse?
It does. I think that would be the end of the universe.
FaceTime and yeah.
Yeah, Morris is the king of Hangouts embedding. Awesome. Okay, Daria Musk.
Okay, so this is You Move Me. This is a song we're doing the music video for. We're so excited. I can't wait to be in New York with you guys tomorrow. We love you. You move me. And this is You Move Me. You guys know these are voices from people on Google Plus. Hey, oh, eh, 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 oh, eh, eh, eh. I've been walking down, but I don't know which way to go. Feel it in my feet, somehow bubbling up right next to my soul. I've been laid up, I can't stand still no more. Shake me out of my head and get me into my heart. Get me out of this bed and get me onto a new start. You move me, yeah. You move me, oh, you move me, yeah. You move me, yeah, oh, eh, eh, eh. Oh, eh, eh, eh. I was so scared. I love it. They talk about me, looked in the mirror. I turned away from my own face. A distant drum beats for my heart today. Shake me out of my head and get me into my heart. Get me out of this bed and get me onto a new start. You move me, yeah. You move me, all around the world. You move me, all you guys sing along to this part at the end. You gotta sing this. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. Yeah, yeah. Hey, you move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. You move me. You move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. You move me. You move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. Love, love, love. Hey, you move me. Love, love, love.
Oh no, freeze! No! No, don't freeze! Was that? Oh,
we're too young to lose our connection.
No, Wi-Fi.
You're good.
Sorry.
You're good.
Oh,
We
great
can see
song.
you.
Wait, are you still playing?
No, we can see you.
Yeah, yeah. No, what happened was there was like with the Wi-Fi, there's freezing going on, and we're like, oh no, we're gonna lose her. It was like, but no, on our end. Awesome.
I'm here.
That was.
You guys were great. You guys were so
No,
great.
awesome. You were great too.
That was funny
Oh,
because
thanks. We tried.
there's the get me out of this bed part. I was like, you're in bed. Get out of bed.
Plus $1 bill. There we go.
There you go.
Plus one.
Plus one.
No.
Plus cash money.
You know what? Plus two.
Oh.
When you were holding up the signs, I was like, wouldn't that be great if you had big signs tomorrow and like you came up on the side of me while I was playing, like hands up or like roar. Like, make some big signs tonight. That would be awesome.
These are her signs.
That would be totally cool.
That'd be really cool. Yeah, Bob.
We do have the big R+.
We have. Oh, Robert Reynolds has his big R+.
We'll send him. He'll just be walking back and forth like a duck.
Awesome.
We should
You gotta do it. Just sneak up on the side of the stage. Hands up. Like, it'll be awesome.
Hands up, baby. Daria Musk. That's awesome. Well, that was an awesome song.
Yeah, that was great, Daria.
Great. Yeah, and there's so many things happening. Google Plus. You're just one of you're just awesome to know and to meet, and it's great to know you and be in a Plus-tastic hangout with you. And so as far as Google Plus goes and the future of Google Plus, lots of features, lots of things happening. I know there's still a lot of things that you want to see music-wise and Hangouts on Air-wise. Like, are there like a full music studio and things like that maybe, and just like making things better and better. So are there a couple of things like you've given Google probably a lot of feedback? Are there some things?
I'm always thinking on.
Why are you laughing at that?
I coughed. That wasn't feedback.
Yeah. So what are some of the most amazing things like that you would love to be able to do, that like connecting with fans or connecting with music, like before you go, like that you can't wait to see?
Yeah, I think that the really cool thing, and I'm sure we all have experienced it. There's really nowhere else that I've ever heard of, either on the internet or anywhere, where you have direct access to the people who have built the thing that you're trying and that you're working with, and there are people there all the time to see what's going on, and people like Natalie and Catherine, being around to talk to all the time. It's just beautiful and amazing, and so that's just a really, really, really remarkable thing that they built that in and prioritized that this community was going to be a family and we were going to be able to talk to each other, because I always loved Apple products, but like I can't talk to whoever's right under Steve Jobs or whoever just took over for him, but I just like hanging out with.
Well, actually,
but then I was singing. Yeah, but then there I was singing, singing for Vic and Dotra, and singing for Natalie and for all of these amazing people, and so I think that's remarkable. So of course, like everyone in the community, I have lots of ideas and I love giving feedback, and my experience so far has been that like every time I think of something, they're like, oh, we were just doing that, or that's coming next, or they're really, really excited to hear. So of course, getting audio and Hangouts to be more the audio in Hangouts to be able to give you full fidelity or better fidelity is something that we're definitely working on. And then as far as like crazy stuff, we're working on some really cool ideas for this music video and some really cool ideas for ways that Hangouts are going to play a part and the communities can play a part. So as those start developing and we need ideas and feedback from the community, like we're going to be involving you guys in every step of the way there. So yeah.
Cool. Hey, Tim has a quick question, real quick, about the president's.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
Yeah. I mean, did you see? You probably saw it. Did you watch the president's hangout? And what did you think? I mean, the audio quality was pretty amazing there. What did you think of the whole thing?
It was gorgeous. Yeah. I thought it was absolutely unprecedentedly remarkable. You know, I thought it was totally unbelievably remarkable. I know a lot of people were nitpicky and stuff. That's not really where my brain jumps when I see stuff or think about stuff. I was like, oh my God, the president's gonna hang out. Like, he's part of our family now, you know. And he's the first president I voted for where I was like, this guy's like, he's the first person I voted for that won anyway. Or the first person that I voted for at all. You know, he's always been like, and as hard as this, you know, this time in our country has been, and I've tried to keep the faith, and I really like the guy. I think Obama's a really, really cool, really brilliant, really lovely guy, and probably if there was nothing standing in his way and he could just do stuff, he could probably do a lot of really cool stuff. But so I think that the fact that they did it, and the fact that they hooked it up, and there were people, you know, I know a lot of us didn't know the people who were asking the questions before the hangout. Now I think a lot of us have chatted with them in comments and stuff since then. So they're real people, and I just think it's amazing that they did it. I thought it was beautiful and fun. And I know some people thought it was maybe stiff. I thought it was actually hilarious and fun and funny, and I loved it. And I was excited to see, didn't they just do another one already today? So I think that they noticed that it went over well and that it was an interesting platform. And, you know, if I had had a chance to ask something, I would have asked, like I think that there could be a really cool spot for setting up something like a social corps, like a Peace Corps, where young people, like, you know, like us could maybe come and serve for a shorter period of time and help educate these older people in the government what's going on the internet so that we don't get stuff like ACTA and TIPA and SOPA, and we get people use social media and get a slightly more direct democracy going.
Yeah, especially on Google Network, who was
they didn't really bring up SOPA or PIPA, I don't think. And I know a lot of people are upset they didn't bring up marijuana legalization and things like that. And
but that one, I mean,
I mean, there were a lot of questions about that. Yeah, so I think
awesome.
I think that would be really cool if more and more people started doing that.
Yeah, and you have a globalization effort too, Save the Children.
Do you want to talk about your what is her name?
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of give back stuff. I work with, here, can you see the One campaign? And they do a lot of great work in Africa and around the world, and I love Save the Children, and there's a lot of organizations that I really hope to get hooked up with too, that I'm big fans of, like Tom's Shoes and stuff like that. So I'm always thinking about give back and always trying to make that a part of what we do, and I'm even thinking about that for the video as well. So yeah, definitely look for lots of give back stuff.
Stuff that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Well, you know, you're a great person.
Oh, so
I know you had the big concert coming up. You have a lot of teams to get together.
Are you guys ready for it?
Are you ready? Like in the
We're all fired up.
We're fired up for the concert. We're going to hang out with you and,
totally pumped.
And see what's going to
Yeah.
Everyone's pumped. Trying to get it all together and just enjoy the music and like everyone having a nice time and you know, just
we're all psyched. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
Means the world to us, guys.
So thanks for being on the
much.
show. Is there any like things? We'll see you tomorrow. Is there anything like before we go that you just want to like say, just thank you, or is there anything like that you want to say about the video, or about tomorrow, or about G Plus, or about Ram Rich, or about Connecticut?
I want to thank you. Yeah, I mean, I want to thank you, and I want to thank all you guys. I want to thank Matthew and Tiffany for putting this whole thing together, and I want to thank Ram for always being on the side there doing his thing. And just all you guys, everyone who's watching. I want to thank Chris Robinson because he's going to be doing a music video with me and and his whole team. And I just can't wait to sing for you guys in person tomorrow and hug you and hang out. And I'm just really, really pumped. So awesome. I'm gonna like practice and rest up, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. Yes. Thank you very much. That was Daria Musk Ram Rich. And I hope you drink up your tea and you get your fruit and your vegetables and your ice cream and all that stuff. And tomorrow,
Yeah,
we will see you in person or in real life, or I mean, I know you're hangouts in person versus hangouts in real life, but you know, I know this is like real life, but still, it'll be like real physical touching in a friendly way.
Whoa,
now that sounds bad.
Real physical touching. Watch out, Daria.
Wow.
I can't wait to hug you.
That was fun.
Yes.
It's just so
He takes us back.
I lost him
No
for
hats
that.
for you.
All right.
Good for you.
Oh man, so thank you, Daria.
Okay.
Thank you for being part of this
No
wonderful
problem. Thank you.
show and being part of this history. And I look forward to seeing you, to meeting you in real life. And that's Hangout Conversations. That's Daria Musk Ram Rich.
Yeah, me too.
She's live. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Hey, thanks everyone for watching. Everyone that's out there. Moritz and Cliff Roth, I think, is watching. We're going to meet him.
Hi, guys. Hi, Sydney
Lots
Rickman.
of people. Sydney with Bruce.
Everybody.
All the people here. Jay Zalovich. Daria Musk.
She just joined, man.
Thanks
Did she really?
Thanks everybody to watch. That are watching. Drinks, laughter, photo walk, this H.I.R.L. Just hip H.I.R.L. Everything's me in real life. We have so much planned, and I look forward to seeing you all the whole weekend. We're at headquarters, New York City H.I.R.L. headquarters, 46 West 36th Street. Come hang out with us.
Oh, God.
And if you're out there, and they're all gonna come and take me away. And we'll see you. I just really had it.
And that was the last time we saw them.
And
Baseball.
I'm being G-talked by Robert McGee for some reason. Anyway.
Let's just grab the camera. Let's get
Oh man, yeah. So
See you guys
baseball on the camera.
tomorrow.
No. Good night, thank you, Daria, and we'll be back live next week as well
Yeah,
on Friday,
thank
special time February
you.
10th.
Bye, everyone.
And looking forward to seeing everyone. Thank you, bye, Daria.